So it was a nice quiet Saturday morning here in Forster. Spent the night in the back of a new residential estate. So there's no houses here, but it's also sitting on top of bitumen, so I can't really have a shower or anything here. So I'm going to just quickly wander off into town, find myself a bit of gravel to park on, and then I can do the rest of my morning stuff. I don't have a grey water tank, so all my shower water just dumps out underneath the van. Hence, I always am a little bit careful as to where I park to make sure that the water doesn't run into drains or anything like that. Come down to the Ruther Mouth, it's always nice down here. I made the fatal mistake of downloading a Sudoku app onto my phone. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get sick of it soon and stop playing it. Not a lot else to do while it's pouring rain. I might, maybe I should actually cook some food today. Like, doesn't really matter if it takes me forever to wash up the dishes with my crippled arm. Yeah, this is getting boring. I'm going to Bunnings. So something that's been annoying me on a daily basis is my shower nozzle. This came as a set with the rail and everything. It's got this really big nozzle here, three-way adjustable, massage, all that sort of garbage that I don't ever use. But what it does, because it's so big, it just fills up with water, and then when you turn it off, it's dripping constantly. When I'm trying to dry myself, it's dripping on my arm, on my back. It seriously is the biggest issue facing the world today. So what I've done, I've gone and bought a really cheap, smaller nozzle that doesn't have all this adjustability and crap, and I'm going to put this on and just see if this stops the dripping issues. It actually curves more than this old one as well, so it means that I can angle that down more and the hose is less likely to hit on the side of the wall there, which is quite a bonus. Alright, I'm doing it. I stopped into Woolworths, picked up a bunch of stuff to cook up. I say hello to Steve and Karen from Gloucester, who stopped by to say hello just a few minutes ago while I was just parking up the van ready to make my lunch. Really nice to meet you, nice to have a chat, and thanks for coming over and saying hello. This drizzly rain is super irritating. It's hard to have any windows open. That's where, if I had one of those Max fans that actually had the hood over the top of it, yeah, I can see the benefits of them, but they're also double the price of the fans I've got. The other thing I want to do is get some little weather shields for the front windows, then at least I can leave my two front windows down just a touch to get a bit of air through. These fans aren't too bad if you just crack the lid open a little bit. They do tend to leak, right? If you get water underneath the hood on them, it all sort of runs down the plastic surround and everything. It's a little bit ugly. Stir frying my chicken and veggies in a hoisin sauce today. I haven't had this one for ages. It's going to be a squeeze getting all this in the pan. I am really counting on this cooking down. I reckon that'll do. Hoisin sauce has just sort of sweetened up the sour veggies. I've never cooked it with these veggies before, and I put in, red lettuce, red cabbage, and what is it, choy sum I think it was, which are both pretty sour. But the hoisin sauce works really well with it. Hoisin's very sweet. Come out for a bit of a walk. We'll do something. It's 20 to 2. Gotta do something today. I've been sitting in the van for like 2 days now. Crikey. Dolphins are just playing around in the waves over there on the just near the entrance. Must be a few fish running. Despite the fact that I've spent the best part of 2 days doing practically nothing because of the weather, I'm still I'm just in a completely relaxed mode at the moment. I guess it's kind of helped by the fact that I actually can't ride my bike or do anything, so yeah, it's kind of not worth going on any long walks or anything because the weather's just so flaky and it's not looking the best at the moment, so I might give it another day and see if the weather picks up a little bit. So one place you can stay around here is the Tuncurry Sports Club, or the Sporties. It's $5 a night. It's great. The only catch is that you do have to have a shower and shower and toilet on board. And I've stayed there once before without a grey water tank, but the second time I tried to stay, they said, no, you've got to have a grey water tank as well. And look, yeah, there were other people in caravans there with hoses out in the grass. It's like, the guy just had it in for me because they had a slide-on camper at the time and did not believe me that I had a toilet and shower in my slide-on camper. Seriously. Anyway, spent most of the day down at the boat ramp, the Forster boat ramp there, and then I went round to the Tuncurry side, and then sat on the other side of the bridge there for a while. Went for a short walk up and down underneath the bridge and back. Then I drove back over to the Forster side of the bridge and stopped just near the bridge on the Forster side, went for a short walk there, and now I've come up to another lookout thing here, which actually I've never been here before, but overlooks all the rocks and things and pebbly beach next to it, so it's actually quite an interesting spot. I think this will be a fun one to walk around and check out the rocks maybe at low tide, but anyway, we'll see. I'm just going to probably have a bit of corn that I bought today for dinner, because last night I had indigestion because I ate something a little bit too much, I think, which was just a wrap, but anyway. And then I'm going to just sneak off and sleep. So let's start again tomorrow, and hopefully it is sunny in the morning, and that will get me in the right frame of mind to actually get out and do some damn stuff. It's a rough day today. The wind is, well, there was a high wind warning that came through, so no drone at the moment because it can't handle high winds. Unfortunate, because I really love to fly the drone off the edge here. I think I can. I don't think it's a national park beach, so I should be able to do it here. Anyway, I'm going to head up into the national park, up to Cape Hawke now, and go for a walk up there. Worked up a sweat climbing back out of there. Yeah, it's a steep walk. So an update on my shower nozzle. I did have a shower this morning. Like, it works fine and everything, but it didn't actually stop the dripping. It was just different this morning. Basically, when I switched it off, it sat there for a while, okay, no problems. And I thought, yes, I'm on a winner. And then I bumped the hose, and bang, it started trickling, but it just all poured out in a stream, emptied itself completely, all over the floor. Anyway, at least it did it pretty quickly. It's only 10:15. I've kind of been up for like almost 5 hours already, but anyway, that's fine. I'm going to wander down to a beach somewhere and, I don't know, just park and then work out what I'm going to do next. Going back to this lookout I was at last night, but it is super, super windy. I'm going to retreat down to, I don't know, somewhere on the lake, I think. Might be a bit more sheltered. If I could open the bloody door. There's a whole stack less windy over here. Not a bad view either still. Not any closer to working out what I'm going to do this afternoon, but anyway, have some lunch. Tell you what, it's a challenge to find somewhere quiet around Forster on weekends, and holiday time's even worse, crikey. Anyway, I came down to the back of Tuncurry, sort of right in the outside, near the sports club here. They do actually have a dump point here as well, so I'm just going to go in and empty my toilet, and then the other thing I want to do is just go up to Tallwoods Village, which is a golf estate up the road a bit, and I actually used to own a block of land up there. I was actually planning on moving up here, so my parents used to live in this area, and my mum moved out of here after my stepfather died, so now she's down in the Sydney area where they used to be, but that's not a reason why I bought the block of land up here. Land was really bloody cheap, like less than $100,000 for a block of land. And yes, it was on a big steep slope, but I'm just curious to see if anyone's actually started building there. Here we go. Oh, the one next door is for sale, and nothing is being built on my block of land. There you go, it's still empty. Although the one on the other side has something built there now. There you go. Huh. So the story with the block of land, basically bought it as like a retirement plan that, you know, it was cheap, therefore effectively would be downsizing when we came up here, you know, cost-wise from a house, assuming that you could get a house built at the time for probably about $350,000, $400,000. And that sounded reasonable when we bought the block of land, but then that whole, you know, sort of global flu thing started up and made a whole bunch of people really, really sick, and also put a whole bunch of builders out of work. So the price just started going up and up, and then to build a very modest little 3-bedroom house, it was going to cost like $550,000, $600,000. I'm like, jeez guys, come on. And at that time it had just cost me about $270,000 to build a 4-bedroom, 2 living area house down in Geelong. So I wasn't seeing the value for money equation anymore, and ended up selling the block of land after I took the redundancy, basically, so sort of late last year, and that's that. Used the little bit of capital gain from that to help pay down the loans for the stuff that we had in Victoria. Since I'm here, I'll come down and have a look at Blackhead Beach. It is insanely windy now. It's not nice this afternoon. Oh, crikey, and this is the Blackhead Beach. Bloody hell. Oh. It is nuts, it is so windy. Something I've always been curious about. There's a roundabout in the middle of town, and I've never been off to the left-hand side of it. And basically just followed it round. There's like a sports field here, and there's all these wetlands, which are really quite amazing. There you go. Back beach, Blackhead. Another dramatic rocky beach. The next beach across is actually quite nice, just a much smaller beach. It's probably very protected in there too. There's a bit of a walk to get in there. And I couldn't be stuffed. It's actually not nice out here. I slept out the back of the shopping centre in Blackhead last night because I really wanted to get the drone down here in the morning to fly around this headland. Knocked down by the rain again. Just ride out the rain for now. It's 11 o'clock, so a bit frustrating. So crazy idea. I just sort of thought, man, waterfalls look really good in this sort of weather because it's been raining heaps. So now I'm going to go to Ellenborough Falls. It's only about an hour and a quarter up the road, at least. It's a very rough dirt road, so the last bit takes quite a while, but it might be worth having a look in this sort of weather. Hopefully I should get there about 5 o'clock-ish, maybe a bit after 5. Let's see what happens. The bloody view is so good. Oh man. Made it. I just kicked this poor little guy off the track. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Oh, this is insane. I'm so busy watching my step that I just didn't even take the time to look up. Holy crap. That's not going to look as big as it does on the in real life. Oh, it's amazing. Hey, it's so dark down here now. It must be pushing 6 o'clock, I guess. Oh, no way. That's insane. Oh, so worth coming to the bottom. Bloody hell. A little bit further down. Hey, look at this place. Holy crap. Alright, let me get over here so I can turn around without falling over. I tried to insert human for scale, but not sure I was all that successful. It's just too big. I'm getting soaked from all the spray. I'm going to head out of here. These would be about half the size of my fingernail. Got the shots from the top just in time, didn't I? It's cloudy as now. Oh, it's 7:20 now, so yeah, I did leave my run pretty late to head down there, but man, it's so beautiful. That was really a good way to finish off some pretty average rainy days. Look, I'm heading down to a campground that's about 5 minutes down the road here, which allegedly is free camping. Oh wow, muddy road, nice. So if I can see through this fog, and I'll tell you what, the GoPro, actually I might even look at the GoPro screen rather than out the window, because it looks a lot better on the GoPro than it does in real life. Well, that's disappointing. No free camping. Okay. Alright, this is all starting to make sense now. So I got onto the Hip Camp website. Fortunately, there is phone reception out here. It's like $10 a site, so yep, sounds great to me. And I just found some little posts, and that says number 2 there, and it's a relatively flat, and there's wallabies everywhere. This is pretty cool, actually. Alright, turn myself around, and then I won't be too unhorribly level. And given that it's a given it's somewhere you're allowed to be, I could even get my ramps out and level the thing up. There's my little ramps up there on the wall. Oh, a little aluminium strap, but I need 2 hands to get them out. There we go. Ah, lights on full brightness. Bloody hell, I haven't stayed in a proper campground for months. Turned out to be $13.30, so $10 booking fee, or $10 for the campsite, $3 service charge, 30-cent credit card fee. Anyway, $13.30. It's worth it at this time of night, and gives me a nice, peaceful spot to stop, hopefully. Just going to fry up a few bits of roti for dinner tonight. I've been feeling a little bit dodgy at night the last few days. I think maybe I'm not exercising enough and still eating the same amount of food. It's not good for me. Just need to cut back a little bit, I think. Washed my hands, and I had a little spot on my palm that started bleeding. And I know when I was out walking, I felt something underneath my splint thingy stinging my hand. And then as I was walking back, something was stinging me just in the sort of the belt of my pants, and then when I got back, I pulled out a leech, a little tiny one. It was only about probably a couple of centimetres long. It's not usual that leeches sting you when they bite. You usually don't feel it, but yeah, there was a little bit of stinging going on. I don't think it bit me on the back because I can't feel any blood there. I can't see either, but anyway. Pushing 9:30 now, I'm going to put my bed together and do that getting in bed type thing. And then we'll have a look around in the morning and see what this place actually looks like. Stacks of birds, man. It's funny that like 3:30 in the morning when I woke up, it was dead quiet, not a sound, and then sort of a bit after 5, all the birds started up. What a racket. There's 2 lovely little wallabies sitting like maybe 5 metres from the van here when I opened the blinds, but as I was putting my pyjamas on and getting the camera out, they took off. So annoying. So there's 6 campsites up here. I'm in campsite number 2 and the number 1 is right next to it, so they're right up near the house. And then there's 3 down the bottom of the hill there near the river, although you can't really see the river from the campsites. And then there's 1 more way over the back down near the sports field. So I sent a message when I checked in saying if you want that one down the back, better give us a call so we can show you where it is. I think sites 3, 4 and 5 are probably the best ones. The only hassle is that you will have to climb back up this grassy hill, which is probably okay, but if you get a lot of rain and it gets muddy and slippery, you'll be in a bit of grief, unless you got 4-wheel drive. I just went with the easy option right here, just drive straight in the road, and it's reasonably level. Just put my ramps there to level it up a bit. Oh, it's like 11 o'clock, I'm moving out of here now. It's a beautiful little spot, very peaceful. I've just been sitting here doing video editing for the last, 3 hours. I'm going to head down to Comboyne, which is about 45 minutes away, and I'll probably just stay there tonight, upload a video, and then probably tomorrow there's a few more waterfalls around that I want to have a look at. So that'll be the next video. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's sort of, I think I salvaged it quite well with the trip out to the waterfall there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a few more days' time with some more stuff. Bye.